got my own down, yeah, I feel happy right now. Yeah, I got my own down, yeah, I feel happy right now. It wasn't back in the day that we would clap, sing and dance. Whoa, everybody smiling as the day would pass. I got my own down, where I feel happy right now. Well, Uncle John sitting outside again, telling war stories and way to begin. While Lady Sexy would bring us cigars, till this day she's the lady, oh, in my arms. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Arn-i on your mic, and we're doing the history of coffee, the first ever blogmentary that's featuring on the best of Cape Town. Now, today, I am at probably one of the most beloved places for roasting coffee, making coffee, drinking coffee. I heard that people come here for the last 3 years, and they didn't even know there's 3 floors in this place. It's also one of the first 3 buildings in Cape Town. But with me is a man that roasts coffee. Just quickly tell me, what is a roaster doing exactly?
Well, basically bringing the beans from a green stage to a place where we can be enjoyed, and it's different flavors and stages, yeah.
And now I have the CEO of Origin next to me. Welcome.
Hey, how are you?
All good. As you know, history of coffee, I want to ask you, where did coffee start? Where did it originate? Discovered? Where was it discovered?
Not Italy. Coffee started in Ethiopia. There's this story about Kaldi the goat herd, and he was wandering around in the bush and he couldn't find his goats, and they were apparently having an absolutely wonderful time, this dancing goat story, and he found his goats were effectively eating the fruit of his tree, and he thought, well, that's very interesting, and they discovered that, hey, there's coffee. And it was some time before anyone actually roasted any of it, and then from Ethiopia it moved through Turkey and Constantinople, and then into Venice and into London, and it was kind of a migration along all those traditional trade routes. But Ethiopia, Africa, the birthplace of coffee.
What you're saying, in the morning, if I'm drinking coffee, I have to think of a farmer.
Think of goats.
But now I want to find out, because I always thought that, coffee is from, Italy. And why is it that the cafe lattes is so popular, but then again, the original coffee is still, an amazing thing?
Well, that is the interesting thing about coffee culture. The perception is that Italy is coffee, whereas that's not really true. Coffee was actually born in Africa, which is why we respect all the beans from around the world, but we truly embrace the qualities and the characteristics of African coffee, and the fact that African farmers, under sometimes scrupulous circumstances, have been able to produce fine coffee, some of the finest coffee in the world. And now you'll look at places like Ethiopia and Rwanda, and their economy is heavily based around coffee and the production of coffee farming. But where Italy come into play is, firstly, they made it trendy. They made the whole coffee thing trendy, the espressos, the social interactions made around coffee, as well as the fact that they perfected espresso technology. So when you drink a cappuccino or anything like that, you're essentially drinking out of a machine that was originally created in Italy, and that's why they get some of that recognition.
Well, I've been here a couple of days before, and just trying to find out more about coffee before, coming in here and look all silly. I mean, I am a musician, right? But I have to ask you, you guys use a relationship sourcing model. First of all, explain it a bit and why.
It's a relationship basically because it's based on the fact that we want to make sure that we have traceability. The reason why we do that is because if you have followed the history, coffee comes from very small places, so very small group of people have opportunity to grow coffee, some of them in a very exceptional way, but not all of them are able to trade. By establishing relationship term, we can have traceability, we can go straight to them, we can pay back direct to the producer, and allow small people, small growers with very good quality to keep on in the market, offering us the advantage of being served in the quality of coffee we serve.
Well, I have to say thank you so much, because I still have to, catch some other guys that's working here. It's been absolutely lovely being here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing the History of Coffee blogmentary, the first time ever in Cape Town. Follow us on the Best of Cape Town Facebook page. From me for now, let's say ciao. Adios. Well, Uncle John sitting outside again, telling war stories and way again. got my own town where I feel happy right now. I got my own town where I feel happy right now. It was since back in the days that we would clap, sing and dance. Whoa, everybody smiling.